Hi, I'm Nigel. I'm here from Armenia, originally based from the UK though. I run a CEO of a startup called Nigel Sharp, and we're building VoiceBoard, which is a really cool platform for gesture and voice control presentations. You say words, they appear up on the screen, you can pick up those words and those images, move them around and work yourself through presentations. So my background is in engineering and in digital technology, so I'm kind of here this weekend to try and get my hands on and to help the teams get things done.
And what has it been like being a mentor for the teams?
It's been a fantastic switch around, because for my last year I've mostly been competing in competitions, and then to be on the other side of the table is like a really exciting opportunity. Here in Garage48, I can say that just arriving and seeing like so much enthusiasm for people to actually like do pretty complicated stuff and build things within a matter of 48 hours is really incredible to see. So it's been a lot of fun so far. And it's been a lot of fun to actually be able to interact with teams and help see, suggestions and ideas that can actually, start becoming real things, not just code and software, but actually physical objects.
Have you got a favorite project? You don't have to tell me, but just.
Well,
has there been something that has stood out?
Honestly, I like 3 projects here. I like the Trend project because they're using, I think that I worked with them a little bit to try and get a camera system that sort of follows people around, that kind of uses some of the same tech that we do. I very much like the Healy's project, but I think they're changing their name now because they're doing pressure sensitive feet, which is quite serious, but they're actually dealing with a real problem, which is high heels for women. And my wife would love to see that thing fixed. And I guess another project that I quite like now is the remote control, the Bluetooth remote control. The reason why is because it's the simplest project, I think, out of all of the projects here, but it has the biggest potential because simple ideas and putting together simple ideas, making really great things in a short time is really what these events can bring up. So I'm very excited to see what those guys come up with by tomorrow. So yeah.
Have you participated in other events like this?
So I was at a hackathon recently in December, the Hackathonyan in Yerevan. I was also there mentoring on pitching sessions and helping teams get ready for that. It's been, but I mean, originally actually my startup company started exactly from a hackathon. So 1.5 years ago we were in the exact same position in a hackathon against another 50 or 60 teams. And it was exactly the same kind of situation where by winning that hackathon it drove me to play with new technologies and try new things and then start following down a path of entrepreneurship. So I think it's very much something that's very close to my heart, and I think it's really nice to see teams who are at the very beginning phase starting to make the progress into trying things. Yeah.
That's awesome. You mentioned that you were in the same position as these guys here, working on their prototypes and coming up with crazy ideas, and you had an idea like that once.
Absolutely.
And then you became an entrepreneur, so tell me a bit about that journey.
So the transition from having a normal paid job to an entrepreneur is the most tragic and heartbreaking transition you can imagine in the world. It is like jumping off the side of a bridge and hitting face spat into a lot of water. It's painful. Where you have normal monthly comforts and salaries coming in, you now have nothing. You have nothing in the world except what it is your dream and what you always want to create. The interesting thing is you have to go out and try and convince some other people about your dream, about what it is you want to do. And trying to do that is a full-time challenge. Either getting guys to give you money or following up and actually trying to build things and show people and people to think it's something great. When you're competing against all the other huge, big monster companies in the world and you're starting with virtually nothing. Our path, involved joining an accelerator down in Bulgaria, named 11. They funded us and helped us get started, but that was after months and months of being stuck in a living room with some guys who just turned the whole place into a hacker pad full of laptops and wires. And that's unfortunately how it usually starts, either in a garage or in a living room nowadays, where you just got to try and sort of come together with some sort of prototype of your idea and think this thing could work. Inspire a few people, and most importantly, gather a great team of people around you. my advice to everybody who wants to follow this path is, no matter what it is you want to do, first surround yourself with the smartest people that you know and get them to work with you on this idea. Because if they're not going to do it, trust me, they're never going to join you at a later stage. You know, you need to get those guys who you really can believe in at the very beginning. So, and that's where you start. We follow a sort of Silicon Valley style company, which means that what we do is we search for rounds of funding, and those rounds of funding take us to next milestones. And the milestones usually include starting off by developing prototype products, and then the famous MVP, which is a minimal viable product for people. Or for your customer, and then moving on to actually trying to develop your first customers, developing your product until hopefully one day making enough profit to be a serious company, and then working on new and other innovative products to expand the line and to grow the company out. So it's a very exciting journey, and it's not for the faint of heart or people who are only half committed. You got to jump in with both feet, expect a splash, and then carry on, because that's just the easy part at the beginning. It just gets harder after that. Yeah.
And in which stage are you currently in?
So currently we've basically gone through the stage of acceleration, and we're now with what we call a seed stage in entrepreneurship. So we're currently raising a seed capital round, and that seed capital round is enough for us to take our product forward to being a fully functional prototype, engaging a few customers, and getting people to work with the voice board. So.
Oh, great! Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Nothing. I just want to sort of wish the young guys here at the Garage48 the best of luck with their pitches and competition, and also just to say that Estonia has been an amazing experience for the very short time I've been here, and I very much hope I can come back soon.
Thank you very much.